Oftentimes when we're experiencing really challenging or sometimes recurrent emotions, well-intentioned people might say something like, let it go, let it go. But how do we actually do this? Well, what we need to actually do is to just let it be for a while and feel it. That is the beginning of the process of letting something go, honoring it by feeling it. But most of us think we are feeling our emotions when in fact we're simply thinking about them. And those thoughts about the emotions feed more feelings of the emotions. For example, if you are thinking about what you're angry about, you will likely feel more anger in your body. If you think about what you're anxious about, you'll likely feel more anxiety. If you think about what you're grateful for, you'll likely feel more gratitude. So our thoughts really feed our internal weather. And it's the feeling, the honoring, the allowing the emotion to unfold that allows us to begin to process it. So in our practice today, you can choose one emotion you'd like to work with, to learn how to feel it a little bit more. Or if you're not quite sure what to work with, you can just see what comes up. And I'm sure you will get what you need. You can do this practice in any place that feels most supportive and comfortable for you. Perhaps lying down in your bed or on a yoga mat. Perhaps sitting down, anywhere you feel very supported. To perhaps allow your eyes to close for a little while or be soft. And know that even if you fall asleep or feel like you might be falling asleep, the practice will still work on your body and your mind. Make any adjustments to your body and your mind that could bring you more comfort, to allow you to rest. And affirm that this is your time to rest. In this moment you've set aside this time. There's nothing for you to do and nowhere for you to go. We're simply listening, feeling, and finding rest. Begin by opening up all of your senses. Starting with listening to the farthest sounds you can hear outside of the room. Listening with your ears and whole body. Then listen to the closest sound you can hear inside the room. Smell air and aroma inside the nostrils. Taste inside the mouth. Feel the surfaces that support your body. The temperature of the air on your skin. And the touch of any clothing on your body. See behind closed or soft eyes, perhaps patterns of light, shapes or colors. And bring this vision to your internal world. Follow the eyes into the head. And drop attention from the head down to the heart. A welcome shift from thinking to feeling. And from the heart, we'll feel into a wish. Something that you want more than anything else in this lifetime or in this moment. Perhaps it's for health, awakening, or fulfillment. And imagine it as a seed that we're planting during our time of rest. Imagine it as though it's already sprouting and coming true. Noticing how this feels. Then give thanks and let it go. An important part of this practice is developing the felt sense of just being in your body. Reliable feeling of ease or of safety. Some feel this as a surety in the belly or a flutter in the chest. Some use the breath. Just getting really curious about where and how you can connect to this felt sense of being in the body. Notice if any images help to enrich this feeling of being. And know that you can return to it anytime you'd like to, throughout our meditation practice or in your daily life. And then allow my words to be the sound of your own as I guide attention to different body parts. We'll begin by feeling into the sole of the left foot. Just feeling the foot from the inside. Feel sensation in the toes and between the toes. Feel the left heel. Draw a line of sensation around the left ankle. Feel inside the lower left leg, the kneecap and the hollow behind the knee. Feel inside the upper left leg, into the hip joint, the waist. Feel the left side of the ribs, the crook of the underarm, the elbow, wrist, and the left fingers. Notice if the mind is naming, just feeling the fingers. Feel the space between the fingers, the energy in the palm of the left hand. Feel the left shoulder soft and heavy, sinking into the earth. Up the side of the neck to the ridges and valleys of the outer left ear. Feel the crown of the head. Feel the forehead soft, and the brow, and the space between the brow. Feel the shade that is the left eyelid, into the left eye, into the head. Feel the shade that is the right eyelid, into the eye and head. Feel inside the left nostril. Feel the space inside the right nostril. Feel sensation inside the mouth. Feel the front of the mouth and the lips, the back of the mouth and the throat. Feel the floor and the ceiling of the mouth, and the inner walls of the cheeks, left and right. Feel sensation in the jaw, the gums. Notice the density of the back teeth and the front teeth. Feel the weight of the tongue resting in the mouth. Feel the space inside the mouth, the space inside the head. Feel the space inside the throat. Feel space inside the chest and space inside the belly. Feel into the sole of the right foot. Feel the right toes and the space between the toes. Feel the right heel. And draw a line of sensation around the right ankle. Feel inside the lower right leg, to the kneecap and the hollow behind the knee, and inside the upper leg. Feel the right hip joint, the waist, ribs, underarm, elbow, wrist, right fingers. Feel the space between the fingers. Feel the right hand soft. Feel the right shoulder soft and heavy, sinking into the earth. Feel up the side of the neck, to the ridges and valleys of the outer right ear. Feel the crown of the head, the back of the head heavy, the back of the neck, and follow the spine all the way down to the tailbone. Feel the entire back body, heavy as a rock, sinking to the earth. Feel the entire front body, light as a feather, floating up to the sky. Feel all the space outside the body. Feel all the space inside the body. Feel the space outside and inside as one radiant field of sensation. Begin to feel the body as it breathes itself. Feel the free flow of air and energy as the body simply breathes. And we'll begin to count the breaths. Every inhalation, feel your body filling up. Every exhalation counting down from 8 to 1. Inhale, feel the body expand. Exhale, count 8. Inhale, feel the body expand. Exhale, 7. Each exhalation counting down. And feel your body sink further into being. Every exhalation counting down and sinking further into just being. And letting go of counting and connecting to that simple feeling of just being, of ease or of safety that you know you can always come back to. And allow all of your attention to wander. And notice any emotions or thoughts that may be present. We'll watch them all with curiosity and with openness. Knowing that there's nothing to change, to fix. Just allowing everything to be just as it is. Watching. If it's best for you, you can continue to just watch everything as it arises and unfolds. Just being the witness. If there's one particular emotion you'd like to work with, or one that's arising, see if you can feel it in the body as sensation. Notice where you feel this emotion. And notice how it feels. Notice if there's a weight to this emotion. Is there a temperature? What else do you feel? Notice if you're thinking about this emotion and turn attention back to feeling. Does this emotion feel tense or loose? Does it feel small or expansive? And can you allow this emotion to unfold? Unchanged and unjudged. Just feeling your way. There's not a right or a wrong. Just feeling. And as you're ready, we'll bring all of your attention to an opposite of this emotion. For example, if you are feeling anger, an opposite could be peace. What is an opposite of this emotion for you? And can you feel this opposite as sensation? Notice the opposite's weight, location. Is there a temperature? If you find yourself thinking about it, come back to feeling. Does this opposite feel tense or loose? Does it feel small or expansive? And can you allow this opposite to simply unfold? No right, no wrong, just feeling. Bring all of your attention back to feeling the original emotion in the body. Can you be with it just as it is? Just feeling. And bring your attention back to its opposite. Just feeling your way. And as you're ready, rotate attention back and forth. Feel first the original emotion in the body as sensation, then an opposite, back and forth. On your own rhythm. Then see if you can hold both of these emotions in the body as sensation. And experience how this acts on the body-mind. Interweaving that feeling of simply being, of ease or safety, into this experience of your thoughts and emotions. Allow this feeling of being to dissolve into pure awareness. How do you experience the feeling of awareness? Is there a center or an outermost periphery? Is there a beginning or an end? Experiencing yourself as vast, spacious, unchanging awareness. Despite all the changing sensations in our lives. Simply feeling the awareness that you are. Return attention back to the heart once more. And to that heartfelt wish from the beginning of practice. Imagine what the world would look like and feel like if this wish were true in this moment. And perhaps it already is. And note a daily intention that can nurture this wish. Notice any thoughts that have been or perhaps are still present for you. Honor them with your attention. Notice any emotions that have been or are still present. Honor them with your acknowledgement. Feel the free flow of breath and energy as it comes and it goes. And feel the physical body itself, all the sensations in the feet, knees and hips. Sense soft hands and heavy shoulders. Sensation inside the jaws, the nose, the eyes and the head. And feel all of the individual sensations in the body. Feel the individual sensations as one sensation. Feel the whole body at once. Feel the whole body completely supported by the surfaces beneath you. Welcome the touch of air and aroma inside the nostrils. Taste inside the mouth. See behind the eyes lights, patterns, or colors. And listen with ears and whole body to the farthest sound you can hear. And the closest sound you can hear. And rest all of your attention back on that feeling of just being in your body, of ease or safety. Really being curious about where and how you can best feel it. Maybe it's a sure belly or a steady heart. Perhaps it's an easy breath. Notice if any imagery helps to enrich it, like a beautiful place in nature. And affirm to yourself that you can rest here in this feeling of being anytime you choose to, simply using the power of your attention. Perhaps resting here for the rest of the day.